you find yourself craving sprinkles in rainbow cake, crazy. It happens to me like all the time. But I now have a solution for you. The Push Pop kit is finally here. I've been waiting so long to teach you guys how to make these magical cake push pops. Included in the kit, 12 push pop containers. You have your sprinkles, my gel food coloring, piping bag, cake mix, and frosting mix. So now let's get baking. If you've ever tried the Rainbow Explosion Cake Kit, this starts off very similar. Room temperature butter, eggs, and milk. I'm gonna start by mixing the butter and the eggs together. Butter first. Now it's nice and whipped, no butter chunks. Now we start with dry and end with dry. So first we'll put a little bit of the cake mix. And this is my mom's classic vanilla. If you wanna make it chocolate, just add a little cocoa powder, but I just love this classic vanilla. We can start separating our batter into 6 bowls so we can add all of the fun color. So you're gonna scoop a little less than a cup into each bowl. I chose this set of food coloring for my kit because it's actually gel-based, which makes it so much easier than a liquid-based, so you only need very little of it. When it comes to purple, I find that when I mix it in, it tends to have a little bit more of a pink color to it. I'd like to cheat by adding in a tiny bit of blue. Oh, and yes, I do love to coordinate my spatulas to my cake batter. Thanks for asking. We all know I love me some Gold Touch. This is a 1/8 sheet that we're gonna use to make mini cakes. So even though these pans are non-stick, I still like to give them a little bit of baking spray. A little for my hair, just kidding. But you do want to tap them so you get a little more even. These little guys are ready to go in the oven, and because they're so thin and so small, it's only gonna take about 8 minutes. While the cakes are in the oven, I'm gonna get started on the frosting. So we'll need room temperature butter. I like to use cold cream cheese. Pause. How cute is this spatula? Okay, bye. I use cream cheese frosting on all of my cakes. I love that the tartness offsets the sweet so you can actually eat the entire cake. Once the butter and the cream cheese have been fully incorporated, it's time for magical frosting time. Out of the oven and officially cooled. Now let's turn these cakes into cake push pops. I'm gonna start by using this biscuit cutter to cut 12 different little teeny tiny holes, and I'm just marking where I'm gonna cut. When I first opened the shop, everyone came in asking for a slice of cake, and this is what I came up with. The cake push pop, cake on the go. You know I love using scraps. You can crumble them up and make cake balls or just use them as ice cream toppings. Whew! Now that I've cut 72 little cakes, let's start building the most perfect push pop. Your cake kit comes with 12 of these containers. Push this all the way up because this will act as your mini cake stand. I like to start with purple and end with pink. We're gonna do a dollop right in the center. And you don't wanna do too much because it'll start coming out of the sides. Beautiful. Now we're going to do one more on top. And just remember, the lid is going on top of it. The sprinkles are the finishing layer and they're not getting stuck to the lid. And there you have it, a sprinkled push pop. I like to also call this cake on the go. Yay! Oh wait, I have to make 11 more. Flower Shop and Williams-Sonoma have combined forces to create cake on the go. This little rainbow cake pop push pop is a kit you're not gonna wanna miss.